Friends, friends, let's just now meditate on the real nature of our brain. आप इसे चिदाकाश कहें या आप इसे माइंड कहें या आप इसे कहें that this is the screen of the consciousness or this is brain, but the real nature of the brain inside is just like this glass. So this glass has a capacity to be filled up, and it also had got the capacity to be emptied, right? Likewise, when we get up in the morning, we deliberately take inputs. When we take inputs with the intention that out of this input I'm going to manifest something, we on that input we focus, and whatever result we want, we take that out and we manifest it, and that is processed through the brain, right? Now the point is, here in processing, your auditory cortex, your visual cortex, everything is involved in it, right? So you looked at it, you heard it, and then you kept quiet, and then the thought process started and you manifested that. But let's say, what is the real nature of the brain? At that time we were filling up the brain because we wanted certain output. Now when we don't want anything, right, so we close our eyes, we go inside, and we do withdrawal of senses. Withdrawal of senses means we will not take any input, but we will just relax inside, because now we are deliberately putting the brain into position where it's not doing any processing, not taking anything, because there is nothing, so there is nothing can be processed. So we just remain in that state for quite a bit of time. We keep observing, though, that thoughts are coming and going, but because we are not processing the thoughts cannot do anything. So the thoughts are getting dissolved in the ocean of mind. Thoughts are getting dissolved, and at the end there is no thought. And then comes your emptiness. Now the mind is totally empty. In that emptiness you relax. Mind relaxes like never before, because now it is just like a glass which has been emptied, and the self rests in the self with the help of the self, after knowing the real nature of the brain, first, second and third brain, right? First brain, reptilian brain; second brain, emotional brain; third brain, discernment, thought, and your decision making capacity, prefrontal cortex. After knowing the real nature of the brain, you put the brain to rest by controlling the senses, not taking input, okay, putting restraint on it, and then you relax inside. Gradually there is no thought, and the mind is in its original state, which is a state of bliss. That is how we achieve the real nature of the brain, which is called nothing but the bliss state of mind. Because now you know the whole nature of your brain, you know that its pure nature is nothing but bliss, and that is called bliss consciousness also. But very easily you can achieve that state after recognizing every function of your brain, and after understanding what is the nature of the tool, you can bring the nature of the tool to its maximum elevation, which is bliss. When it is empty, it feels bliss. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you. Stay tuned, happy, healthy, know your real nature, and stay in bliss. God bless you.